Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, I'm gonna try something out that I've been really wanting to try out for quite a while actually, and that is going to be Specialty Goggles Protogon. Now, I know I haven't done that much with Specialty Gloves just yet. That's because, honestly, the thing I want to use the most doesn't work because Nemesis is bugged. By the way, they decided, today they were gonna roll out a bug fix, right? To fix a bunch of bugs. They didn't fix anything PvP related. I want to do the monkey really badly. Here's the problem. I actually have it rallied and ready to train. This is the problem. The ability just doesn't work right now. So there's no point for me to actually try it because the ability is just not going to work. But neither does Banana Split. Nothing in this update works. But, you know, we'll just hold out hope, and for now I'll just use specialty items, and whenever I can showcase the monkey, you guys get to see it in action. But yeah, I wanted to try out Choice Specs Protogon because it's been something that I've been really wanting to try out for a very long time because of how its effects stack. Now, I'll explain that in a second. Specialty Goggles already kind of reminds me of Genesect because you have U-turn, Volt Switch. This has Zip Zap, so you can easily pivot out all the time. I'm going with Dark. I feel like Metal Blast in this specific set is probably going to be a bit stronger because I want to have one big hit rather than just a bunch of little ones. So I'm probably just going to go with Metal Blast. I like to switch between Dark Burst and Metal Blast, but yeah, we're going with Personality Nimble. Of course, I think it's just the best personality to use in general. And Item Specialty Goggles. Now, here's the thing. Analyze. If we get a ranged attack buff and Specialty Goggles, it's interesting how that works. Because if we're at +1 with our Protogon, right? Specialty Goggles takes 50% of the +1. It's not the baseline, right? I don't think it's the baseline of what you're working with. Or it could be. No, I think it is a base. So it would basically be acting, if I got a +1 boost with Protogon, it would act like I'm at +2. Which is why I really wanted to try this, because if I can just give one boost, I'm good. But I can basically act like Protogon always has that attack boost that I care about. And Metal Blast is going to hit really hard. We also have pivoting options with Zip Zap. This is just a set I've always used. I don't really know what exactly it does, but I'm assuming since there's a 2 at the end, it has something to do with Metal Blast. So, yeah. This is just what I've always used, and I don't feel like changing it. But yeah, hope that you all enjoy, and let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go into the first battle. Now, okay, Choice Specs Protogon, Metal Blast, they have 1 resist, which is Seer Knight. They have no switches into Zip Zap, so Zip Zap is really strong. They really like the Atlantean Loomians. Clearly. Let's go with Lashent. Lashent, we are actually very weak to that Zulong, but honestly, like, he can't stop my Flash and Fleece, so leading with Nymar is actually a good idea, because he can't stop it. And if they go, oh, actually, if they go with Wendelin lead, they could beat me, because I think Wendelin's boots is faster than my boots, because it has higher base speed, but they like to use very brawny. So we're going to find out what happens there. I'm going to do this. There's no plant type for me to chase down, so I'm going to, oh shoot, I have spare. Oops. I'm gonna have to go grab Chase down. We can do this. Or I just don't deal with Chase down because that seems like too much work. And I already have Nemesis anyway. And then do I just go with Cosmior? Cosmior doesn't really do anything. I think Wobble's gonna be my play actually. Because if that Teoshinu starts stacking its stuff, right? Oh, I guess I could have used Cosmior for this and stop it from setting up its hazard. Yeah, because we're going to get a Slapdown or Barbs are going to go up this turn. I'm just going to Flash and Flee. See what he does, though. So I've been playing Blocktails after the big demo update, and I have not finished the update just yet, but I decided before I was going to finish it to get... I like using Ball. Like, Ball is my favorite thing in that game. So I was like, okay, what could I do that could buff my Ball? There's an ability called Softener, right? Oh. Terrifying and Drudge? What? What is he cooking? What is he cooking? What? Hold up. Do I still outspeed it? Something me wants to say I do outspeed this? I mean, 165, Seer Knight, Nimble, 200, +1 is 189. Protogon's 1 speed stat lower than it, which means Nightmare outspeeds. I don't think a +1 kills me though. Okay, I need to look at this real quick. Seer Knight, 200, Ronnie, Flaming Kick, because it's his strongest move. +1 against a Nemesis. Yeah, I am dying to that. But I'm clutch plushie, that's the thing. So do I just go for not Jet Stream, Dark Surge? I probably could, right? Oh, I outsped it. Okay. So yeah, this is fine. I don't kill it here, unfortunately, but okay, the flinch does not matter in the sense that they thought they could get the kill because I already not outspeed it. I already could live 1 hit at least because I had clutch plushie. So if you're gonna make the argument that that flinch matters, it only matters because my clutch plushie's not broken now, right? That's all. Anyway, this ring light is blinding me. I used to have glasses I would wear. I think they're actually over here somewhere. No, I think I actually, oh, here they are. They're little gamer glasses that I used to wear to prevent rays of computer from shining my eyes. But then this happened. It was kind of tragic that this happened, and I guess I could go get them fixed, right? That doesn't seem like too bad of a fix. So I might eventually try to get them fixed because I really like these little glasses. They are very helpful whenever I'm gaming at night or something like that because it prevents my eyes from just dying, right? How does this actually look if I wear these? Does it like reflect the ring? Oh, you can see everything through them. Oh, that's distracting. Okay, well, we got our Nemesis in against Zulong. I mean, can't really switch in on Thunderstrike. Problem is, we have no real way of actually effectively stopping this. I'm gonna Dark Surge again. And I tank it very, very well. Just gonna Dark Surge for damage. Honestly, I need some form of chip. I could also just crit it and nearly one-shot it. Alright, we're gonna go into the Lashent. Actually, it's fine. This isn't a Nemesis video. So I'm fine with sacking this. I'm totally up for it. I was worried about them going Fire Breath on the Lashent switch. Okay, but now we can just go into a Nightmare. So we can go Nightmare and we get a Flash and Flee off, and then we can try to go into our Protogon, which because the Seer Knight's dead, they have no way of switching against Metal Blast, which honestly, Metal Blast probably 2-shots Illuminami. Actually, I don't know how much I want to go Protogon now because I don't get the Analyze boost because I'm not switching in on something specifically. Maybe if I go into this. No, this is still fine because I get a Zip Zap. It is Specialty Goggles Zip Zap boosted. Or Zip Zap Specialty Goggles boosted. Other way around. Specialty Goggles boosted Zip Zap. Jeez. Can't think. But yeah, I decided to grind to get 5 Softeners in Blocktails. And if you don't know what that is, or if you don't even know what Blocktails is basically like an Earthbound Super Mario RPG inspired Roblox game. Probably one of the best Roblox games on the platform, to be honest. It's awesome. You gotta love Blocktails. If you play it, you know what I mean. It's a very, very good game. But I decided to grind to get 5 Softeners. And if you don't know what that does, each Softener lowers defense by 1 stage, and you can stack these effects. Why did he switch this in? I'm just gonna Thunderstrike. But you can stack the effects, right? So I was like, wait a minute. How many can I get? You can get up to 5. And I saw a video a long time ago that was, I'm using 5 Softeners, and it gave a defense down debuff of 3 for 10 turns. So I was like, oh, that's not too bad. So I got 5 of them, and it now gives defense down 5. So 5 defense lowers for like 2 turns. which is kind of ridiculous to me, but hey. We vibe. This guy's taking a very long time to make his moves. I probably should have just actually just clicked zip zap, right? But this low-key could just kill. That absolutely has to be very clever, right? There's no way that's not very clever, right? Oh, I refuse to believe that's anything but very clever, Luminami. Oh, I absolutely refuse. If this is heavy, this is literally... No, I refuse to believe that's the damage. I absolutely refuse to see that damage. I need to know. Yeah, that is a very clever heavy shield Luminami. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that is ridiculous. What? I looked at it, I was like, what was that damage? Yeah, that was a very clever heavy shield. It's wild. If it's not very clever, and it's like the standard Luminami set, they still get 2-shot, doesn't really matter. Because it's a Luminami anyway. Was that the clever heavy shield Lumi? I need to know because I'm 100% sure that was very clever heavy shield Luminami. I refuse to believe that was not. No? What the heck was it? Was it just clever? Was it just clever? I mean, I can just Gamma Pulse now, right? He can't win. They can't win. I need to know what the Luminami was, dude. Because I refuse to believe that's a damage of Thunderstrike. Like, there's no possible way, right? There's no way. Ah, there you go. Robust, clever. So let's just give it clever. Not 2,000. 200 RDEV. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now that makes a lot more sense. An old set they made. Okay. Yeah, now I've been in lane. All right, slap me down. I dare you. Slap down. Come on. Do it. Do it. I'll live. You get rid of my specialty or my heavy shackles. Just slap down. I'm pivoting anyway. Tricky tactics. That ain't it, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, Flash and Flee into Protogon, I can just Metal Blast and win, right? But this is again another situation where I'm getting a kill on a pivot, so Protogon does not benefit from this in the slightest. Like, this is not a benefit for Protogon, unfortunately. Let's zip zap. Boom. Big damage. Alright, we can just go into Brittany. Brittany's probably going to die this next turn, but then we go Alvin, and then we just a Metal Blast. That's our goal. Boom Bash. And if we want to be greedy, we go for the 4-0, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. I lived. I lived, and I just killed with Flash and Flee. How tragic. Good game, though. Alrighty, here we go into the next one, and for this next one, we have got, again, no zip-zap switch-in, so this is a good game. We're gonna do this because I'm scared of the Skellig. We're going to do this for the Sea Drake, also for the Protogon, also for the Dakota, also for the Cosmeor. Yeah, that's just a good switch, or good bring, anyway. They have their own Cosmeor. They have no Dark Surge switch-in, so this is really, if I can palm once, I actually break through Zulong. I mean, wow, Nemesis is insane this game. I get to click Dark Surge and then nothing goes wrong. I forgot to give this chase. I'm just not gonna bring this, honestly. I guess I was thinking chase down would be kind of cool, but I guess I was wrong. I could go this same team. What am I weak to if I do this? I guess I'm very weak to the Nova Deus, right? But I think I need some way of outpacing the Nova Deus in case it's potentially Boots, but I think the Boots user is Sea Drake. And this Namre could also be very useful. But if they go Sea Drake, I just go Lashent. And then I go for a Slap, which they have no Dark Switch in. So, like, Nemesis and Lashent are about to pop off. One problem is, though, my only Fire Switch in is Namre. So, if nothing goes well, then I lose to the Nova Deus. So, this should be fine. I can just Flash and Flee. And if they end up going to Sea Drake, that's fine. Like, I don't really care if they go Sea Drake. It doesn't really matter, because if they go for an attack, I just get to go Lashent. But then if they go into Nova Deus, that's the problem, right? Nova Deus is the issue right now, so we need to figure out a way to get rid of that thing as early as possible. Realistically, they just double into Nova Deus, right? Like, I was thinking realistically, that's the play you make. Well, I can just slap down now. I have literally no reason not to. Slap down is a completely fine move to click. It gets rid of any item that they're running if they go into Dakota, as they go for a Primal, actually. They're trying to break Lashent with Sea Drake, which is a really bad idea. I'm going to be entirely honest. You should never try to do that. See how much Slapdown did? I want to say that I can fade away to just kill, because they could go for some weird switch. But if I do that, I could go Protogon then, right? That could get me +1 range, I think. This also prevents them from going into Nova Deus freely. But then I'm very weak to Zulong as well if this dies. Again, I'm weak to Zulong in general. Actually, if I just kill Sea Drake, they have no way to switch and get to Naimare either. So I think this might just be a good kill to go for. That's not the switch. That's for sure. That is not the switch. Unless this is Choice Specs. Unless this is also Choice Specs, but it doesn't matter anymore. Was it Choice Specs? With Power Cups. Okay. So, it did get a range attack buff, so this might be a thing where I'm just gonna fade away. I don't see why not. If I fade away, go into Naimare, then I just Flash and Flee. I'm never scared. So, I'm fine with this. Yeah, Naimare is totally fine because we do just get to get our boots Flash and Flee. I don't have to predict the Sea Drake coming in, ever, because it doesn't really matter. Realistically thinking about it, I can just Flash and Flee. It doesn't matter. I don't have to predict it. One thing I can also do is go Nemesis as well. I might Clutch Flush a Nemesis. Or do I just go Alvin, bait in the Zulong, go into Lander's Tree afterwards, lower the range attack, then go into Brittany, and then just Flash and Flee again? I can just keep spamming Flash and Flee. I'm never scared of Sea Drake because I have both Wobblisk and Lashent. So I'm never worried. Well, there's Zulong. Again, we can just do this. It doesn't really matter. Fire Breath if you want, but then I just get to go into Naimare. And it doesn't matter at that point. Thunderstrike, I can live that. Alright, and we waste his energy. One thing I can do to waste his energy further is to just Briar Block. I can waste his energy here, which is a good thing. Getting the most use out of this Lashent that I can. If they just switch, yeah, if this is fine. I was thinking if they just switch, it also isn't great. Because they call me out on that. But that's fine. I can just Slap down now. I know that they're not a choice item, though. So, I need to figure out if I can... E-Burst. Yeah, I'm dead to that. So, they've lost a lot of their energy here. I can do this, threaten it. They know I'm Boots, so if they go into the Sea Drake, I can just go into Wobblisk, and then I'm never worried. But I do take a lot with the Wobblisk, but once we get rid of the Sea Drake, they can't switch into it. Okay, that's also great. As they reveal Clutch plushies, they're going to Thunder Strike here, so Wobblisk is fine. Okay, yeah, Wobblisk works. The problem is we're going to have to take a Thunder Strike and a Fire Breath. Then we're a little weak. But Protogon outspeeds the rest of his team, because he lost Protogon and Zulong as the only things that could actually outspeed it. I'm going to play risky. Actually, if I do that, I lose. If I lose it. I'm going to Barb first. Oh, I don't think they have enough energy. Was this a throw? I was thinking that they have enough. Okay, no, I just killed Zulong. They're saving an attack. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, they're not regift. Okay. I'm just gonna Driving Force, get it out of here. It can hypnotize me if it wants, and if it does, let's go Nemesis. Palm. Okay. Palming on something that has Driving Force is certainly a play. Protogon. Oh, I guess Protogon was a really good switch there, huh? Oh, Protogon was such a perfect switch into this Cosmere. Yeah, he has no switches if I just went Protogon. Ah, man, and I would have been able to do so much with Metal Blast. Ah, that sucks. Okay, well, I'm just gonna Driving Force again. The Sea Drake dies, the Zulong dies, the Cosmere's in a bad spot. If it's Nova Deus is the last. Nova Deus is their boots user, which means that they outspeed Nymare. Which would mean I need to get them to click. No, I think they would need to click an ice move, and if it's ice, then I think we're fine. So they lose Sea Drake, they lose Zulong. I lose Wobelisk for the two of them, though, and that's fine. I think this should all work out, though. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for it. Just go straight Protogon here. Alvin coming in is totally fine. If they go for Hypno or something, they might just Psycho Blast expecting me to Driving Force. Right? They could totally do that. Or Hypno. Either one works. Ooh, okay. This is what we wanted. Choice Specs boosted Metal Blast at +1. 361 range attack. Still not more than Hollow Bunch at base, by the way. Still not more. Because Hollow Bunch just hits way too hard. And they're into Dakota. That can end up quad resisting our Metal Blast, though. Our Lashent died as well. We sack this, and then it's fine. If we sack this, go Nymare, Flash, and Flee, we get to go back into the Protogon. So here's a Soul Burst, Thunder Strike, or Electro Blast goes out. Our Wobbles is definitely dead. We actually maybe even go into Protogon and then just Zip Zap, right? Zip Zap Choice Spec should do enough, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go Naima. Okay, well, we die there. I did not see what move they used, so I'm just gonna go into this. Well, that's, surely something that people say in chat. These people are weird. Oh, man. People get real excited, I guess. Who knew? Who knew? Well, here's Cosmere. Just Metal Blast then. I think this just kills because I'm Choice Specs. Ah, the Enchanted Coat. There's Palm. I guess they assume they can live enough hits, but doesn't really matter. As we can just kill it because we are Choice Specs. And it all depends what their last is. Actually, is that everything? Zulong died. Zulong died, Protogon died, Cosmere died, Dakota died. Was that it? No, there's one more. Is it Nova Deus? No, Sea Drake. Sea Drake. They didn't bring Nova Deus. And yeah, that ends off the game. And I think they're going to go Zulong as well, because that's also just going to die to the barbs. But that ends it off. Alrighty. Here we go into the final one, most likely. Again, pretty solid game overall. They're really their only switches. I mean, I just got a Zip Zap, I think, right? I think lead Zip Zap is actually clutch, but we have to be very scared of this Eek. Actually, no. Lead Flash and Flee is good. What I'm scared of is Lashent. I'm a little spooked about that. I think I can do this and it's not that scary against that Ika. And do I just do this? This is a tough one. This is gonna be a very tough game, I think. This is gonna be a very, very, very tough game. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, I always outspeed this. It's not possible for this to ever outspeed me, so they could get overconfident, go for some kind of... They did. They get overconfident, thinking that they can outspeed. Now their Ika's 1. Here's a flash and... No, Zip Zap. Sorry, not flash and... Here's Zip Zap. I can do this, I think. This works fine. And now they're in range of... If I can get 1 layer of barbs... I don't think I have barbs, actually. This is not going to do anything to me, luckily. Electro Burst. I am going to Briar Block, because I got a strange, like, is it boots or not? If it switches, I will never know, but if it stays in, there's very good potential that this is not a boots Ika. Is it gonna Fire Breath? I don't know now. I don't know. No, I'm scared. I'm going Cosmere. I'm scared. They might have bluffed me doing that. Oh, as they're now into their Grimmick. Okay, I mean, I guess maybe it has a gimmick. Get it? Get it? Because there's literally a single letter. If you took out the R, it would literally be named Gimmick. Okay, well, this is going to go for a dark move. Unfortunately, we're going to take a lot of damage. Might as well just dissipate then. Yeah, this is going to tickle. It's going to tickle. Alright, we're good. Dissipate comes out. How much does this have at max? Grimmick. 200 health, has 177, so that's not enough. But this can actually just Pepper Burst. And this can't hit me in general. The Ika, it can get energy back, but I will have my Clutch Plushie up, so I could just try to go for the kill. I could have also just palmed here, I guess. Pepper Burst, that's 1, that's 2. Here's Resentful. Yep, that's exactly why I wanted to go for Pepper Burst there. There's Ika. Well, again, I don't know what this is. So Cosmere is my only good option I have to be safe against it. So, if we want to get Protogon in, there's Flash and Flee. Well, we get our little juice there. I want to say that it's not Boots, because it stayed in and then Electro Bursted. Because it's trying to bluff the Boots, right? Well, this is fine. Oh, this is actually amazing. If he kills... Wait, I'm going to Icicle. If he kills me, actually. How about Barb Trap? Assuming I'm going to go for what? What move am I going to go for that triggers your Barb Trap? I think that with the small amount of chip that we get from Icicle Trap, we do enough to actually take down the Ika. Because we're going to get a range attack buff here. And it also prevents Lashent from wanting to come in, so we can kill Ika, and we also threaten the Lashent very, very hard. Choice Specs Protogon is in, the pivot works out, and we Metal Blast. If they Barb Trap, does not matter to me at all. I have way more than enough energy to use this move a lot. A lot. Because Metal Blast is considerably cheap. This is only if it's a contact move, so this is never a problem. And even if it was, we have 2 air types on the team. Alright, well, there's the Ika, and we are Choice Specs boosted. I do not think that this survives. No, it definitely does not. Does it? Oh, shoot. This might actually be a bit closer than I thought. And it just dies. Beautiful! Specialty Goggles, Protogon. As Venusaur is back on the field. Again, I can just keep clicking Metal Blast. So them trying to like Barb Trap and stall out my energy doesn't work because Protogon has a lot of energy. Like I can click this move like 5 more times. Not 5, I think 4. But hey, it's just a lot of moves I can click. Yeah, I can click it 4 more times. 3 actually, maybe. No, it's 4. We've been here before. Choice Specs boosted Metal Blast onto Dakota. Sheesh! That's a lot. Alright. We did our work. We killed Ika, dealt half to Dakota, and stalled out the Venusaur's energy by a lot. So all we need to do is rest at some point. So we'll try to do that. If at all possible. If at all possible. Where did I was camera like up here maybe? No, I don't want like that. I like it down here, but I feel like it can sometimes take over some space that people might care about. Maybe I put it over the chat so then people can't see weird messages. I'm not sure. They put it right in the middle. I'm Solber's Dakota. I did it. Anyway, let's put it back. As they go for, realistically, they go for Tase. Okay. Interesting move by you. I mean, I heal all of it back. Realistically, you just Venom Slash here. I can just fade away now that I'm slower. Though I was probably going to be slower anyway. I'm just going to fade away. Fade away into Protogon here gets me a Zip Zap, and I get the fade away chip as well. So we're going to be completely vibing here. And if they decide to go into their own Lashent for some reason, we can still go into Protogon and then just Metal Blast, because there's going to be a little bit of Icicle Trap chip. Just a little bit. As Venusaur is in. Now, they have Barb trapped every single time, right? Which is making me think that they're not going to do it here. That, or I can just rest because I live Mega Punch. I'm 80% sure I can live Mega Punch. Mega Punch on a rested Protogon. Oh, there's a 75% chance I die. I think, so waiting is probably just better here, right? I'll just wait. Oh, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? I was thinking that you just Mega Punch there after doing that 3 different times. Well, I'll take that. I actually probably could have clicked Energy Surge instead, but I'm still banking on potential Lashent. Okay. Well, if you click Gust, you lose. If you click Palm, you might be able to survive. But no, I don't think you do. This is +1 range attack. My god. Okay, look. I know I just made a video saying that Expert Onslaught Morphezu just wins games. It can, but not like that. Not like that. I think I only get to use this move 2 more times. Yeah. I do not think that I need this anymore, though, as I can just go into Brittany and Gamma Pulse spam to win the game. So it is Metal Blast to end it off. End off Protogon's insane damage that it dealt this game. Ridiculous amounts. 1 layer of Barb Dakota was gone, and actually I survived this. So if they for some reason decide to go for some kind of rest, weird wait or rest to get their energy back, assuming I'm gonna flail, then I get to Metal Blast spam them in the game. But no, they just go for the kill, which makes perfect sense. Makes total sense. Just go into this because I want to go Nemesis. We go Nemesis and Dark Surge. Boom! Damn. I really hope we get the monkey fixed soon, dude. I really want to use the banana monkey, but I can't because it's bugged. Oblost isn't exactly bugged. Trick Shot is bugged. Nemesis is still bugged, but I luckily have a secret ability one, so I don't have to worry about the bug. But anyway, that is going to end it off. Hopefully that everyone enjoyed, and I'm going to be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed Choice Specs Protogon. Always being able to have the power level of a +1 Analyze, being able to hit really, really hard, because generally Protogon's only ever really going to want to click at least 1 move, and if you know how to use Protogon, like I've been using it for a very long time, you will understand what moves to click and when to pivot, when to go for big damage. And yeah, overall, it's just a really, really strong threat, especially paired with ways of beating down plant types, such as, like, I had a multitude of ways of dealing with plant types. But I'm really hoping that soon this thing will work. I'm really, really hoping. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye!